Welcome to the Benzano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. This is bad. This is bad. Stephanie White, Caitlin Clark, bumping heads on the sideline. Stephanie White showing up her star player on the bench, saying, "Get the F out of your seat. Raven Johnson, take her spot." Stephanie White is an abomination. An absolute abomination. We were sold a false bill of goods. We were sold hope, and in return we got nope. Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark seen yelling back and forth at each other on the bench. Stephanie White doesn't seem to realize it's not Caitlin Clark's defense as much as it is her terrible schemes defensively. Her inability to adjust defensively. Her inability to adjust, period. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Here we have Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark on the bench yelling at each other. Talking about some defensive nonsense. My hands are straight up. I'm going straight up. Hey, you, sit down, take your seat. Caitlin, get your ass up. Caitlin shaking her head. Nope. This coach is an idiot. Nope. This coach is a dumbass. Nope. This coach is foolish. Nope. She's got no idea what she's talking about. Nope. 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 This is the difference right here. Because people are co-signing, oh, this happens all the time. No, this doesn't happen all the time. But let's take a look. Difference between this and a Tom Brady and Bill Belichick going at it. 1, Bill is a legend. Stephanie White is a slouch. 2, it was never a question whether Bill respected Tom or not. Everyone knew he did. Not the case here. I don't care how many hugs these two have. I don't care how many hugs they have. I don't care how many times Stephanie White pulls Caitlin Clark close by her hip. I don't care how many glowingly things Stephanie White says about Caitlin Clark in these radio interviews. You can't sit here and convince me Stephanie White actually respects Caitlin Clark. She sees Caitlin Clark and she hates everything about her. Why? Because Caitlin Clark is everything Stephanie White failed to become. Caitlin Clark is everything Stephanie White failed to become. She sees Caitlin Clark and she sees herself, but not as a success story. She sees herself as a failure. Like, damn, that could have been me. No, it couldn't have been you. You were regular, schmegular, degular. So what? You were good in high school. Who gives a rat's ass? Not me. It was never a question in the locker room whether the coach felt they were better with or without Brady. I'm not so sure everyone in this locker room thinks Stephanie White believes this team is better with Clark. Do you think that people in this locker room think Stephanie White believes this team is better with Caitlin Clark? I guarantee you, if you take a poll, it'd be split. Half might think, oh no, there's no way she thinks that. And another portion might say, well, she actually probably does think that. She probably actually does think that we're better than with Caitlin Clark. She probably does think we're a better defensive team without Caitlin Clark. She probably does think we're a better offensive team without Caitlin Clark. She probably does think we're a faster team without Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White has lost the locker room. I've said it before. Unless Caitlin Clark goes rogue, this trash offense is what we're going to see. This is disgusting. Stephanie White really thinks she's hot shit because she was Miss Indiana. She really thinks she's hot shit because she's over there having fun with Amber Cox and Kelly Krauskopf playing tiddlywinks. Stephanie White was brought in to diminish, tear down, and ruin the Golden Goose. She's doing a hell of a job. She's doing a hell of a job. Stephanie White yelling at Caitlin about defense like she's a problem. Cece said, babes, I'm going straight up. What else do you want me to do? Steph White said, fuck out my face. I'm putting Raven Johnson in. 22 gets up, Raven sits down, and then what happens? Raven fouls out in 10 minutes of playtime. So what, Raven Johnson can't play defense either now, Stephanie? Metheny, Twitch, Richardson, Arms Cross McGee. Raven Johnson can't play now, or you can't coach properly. You can't coach properly. Brianne January can't coach properly. What does Austin Kelly do besides actually drawing up good out-of-bounds plays? Do you even listen to him or no? Do you even listen to him or no? I want to know. Stephanie White yelling at Cece on the sidelines about defense, but Raven Johnson, who was supposed to be a defensive specialist, fouled out playing only 10 minutes and not a peep from Stephanie White. And this is the difference here as well. Stephanie White doesn't hold all the other players accountable. That's not what happens. Bill Belichick would hold everybody accountable. You hear the stories from Julian Edelman and Gronkowski about how he would get down in film, how he would get down in the locker room. Bill Belichick had no problem laying everybody the fuck out. Never hear stories about Stephanie White holding people accountable. Never hear her holding Aaliyah Boston accountable. Never hear her holding Dantis accountable. Never hear her holding Kelsey Mitchell accountable. Never hear her holding anybody accountable that's not named Caitlin Clark. Again, Stephanie White, trash. Not a good coach. Not a good coach, not a good team builder, not a good motivator. She's a Alyssa Thomas merchant. She's a Tamika Catchings merchant. Now she's a Caitlin Clark merchant. She's a clout chaser. Listen to this shit. I thought Fever FC was trolling, but now I generally think Stephanie White might prefer Raven Johnson as her PG1 over Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White told me we play faster when she's the... Listen to this nonsense.
White told us coming off her season best last game that she's playing with more aggression. She's not afraid to get into the paint, to play physical, and to score the basketball. And I think what I liked most about what Steph White said when Raven Johnson's in the game, that the pace of the team picks up, that Raven Johnson is so fast with the basketball, they feel like they almost play faster with her as the one.
This person is a junkie. She is a meth addict, allegedly. She is a crackhead, allegedly. Coke White, allegedly. Twitch McGee, tweaking on the sidelines. Stephanie White, you really think this team plays faster with Raven Johnson at the one? Then how about you do us all a favor? How about you do us all a favor and spare us the theatrics, spare us the bullshit. Just get rid of Caitlin Clark. Just trade her. Trade her for some other bum in this league. Trade her for somebody else in this league. Let Caitlin Clark go somewhere else. Let her be free somewhere else. We pair her yelling at her here. Again, look at this face. This isn't I'm hard coaching. This is hate. Again, I don't give a damn how many hugs these two have. I don't care if Stephanie White's grabbing her ass because you know Stephanie White wants to. I don't give a damn about any of that. This is hate. This isn't getting coached hard. This is, damn, I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. That's what this is. Get the fuck up. Raven Johnson, sit down. You compare that with this right here. At some point, 1 + 1 has to equal 2, folks. At some point, 1 + 1 has to equal 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.